It's summer and siblings are together more often than when in school. This time together, well, it can lead to sibling conflicts. I'm right in the middle of it. Our parenting contributor Belinda Palacios in today with ways to resolve those conflicts. Okay, so a true story. I post a lot of pictures of my girls on Facebook, and most of the time you get to see this wonderful, what seems like this glowing little family. But before those pictures, there is a lot of this with the two sisters who are spending a lot of time. They're close in age, and I feel like throwing up the white flag. Help me out, Belinda.
Right, you know, when they start hearing the scuttle going on in another room and stop it or give it to me or turn that off or all of that, and then sometimes there's the infamous thud. You know, parents have a decision to make. They can either run in and fix it, or they can let the kids work it out themselves with guidance. And so what happens when you run in and fix it, it's going to happen again, because all it is band-aiding what's going on. And so when you really become, you know, the one that's being the facilitator and helping kids learn how to deal with that conflict, that is the way to go, because conflict is going to come at, well, it comes at us. You know, it comes at people all the time, with your coworkers, even with your friends, with people you go to church with, strangers on the street, people who you stand in line at the grocery store. And so helping your kids to understand what conflict is and understand how to maneuver it and deal with it effectively is going to make them stronger as adults.
Very good. And the one thing we hear in our household, Mom, like you know, you're like, you know the tone and the range. Okay, so why do kids fight? There are a lot of reasons. Yeah,
they're together all the time, and especially in the summer. You know, they've spent time to where they were in different, you know, grades and maybe had different friend groups or different activities. Now that it's summer, they're kind of thrown together, you know, and they're with each other more. And so there's that component. Kids are in competition with each other, whether, you know, you want to think of it like that or not, but they are. They compete for affection, they compete for, you know, there's the pecking order, all of that. And then, you know, kids want what they want when they want it. And so, and especially with, you know, boredom is setting in or something else has happened and it's just kind of aggravation to them.
And it's easier to have conflict with somebody you love. I know that sounds very like parenthetical, but it is. It
is. If they had had a bad, you know, experience that day with a friend, they had gotten into something, and they come home, they may take it out on the sibling that's there, because it's safer, you know, to have conflict and that kind of thing with the ones we love, because it's a safe place. We know that, you know, there's that unconditional love that's involved there. So that is a component to it as well.
Okay, and obviously the kids are not quite mature yet, so they're figuring that out. So let's go to problem solving. Help us out here, Linda.
You know, what parents need to do is really sit down and discuss the process with them about, this is what I expect. You know, if y'all have any kind of conflict or argument or disagreement, you need to work it out, and this is how we're going to work it out, and set some ground rules. There's not going to be name calling, no physical, you know, touch between anybody, that they're going to be respectful of each other's perceptions and feelings about it, and try to work through it.
Yeah, take turns verbalize, you know, talk it out.
That's right, you know, and you know, each child should be able to get their say, and parents can come in and mediate the situation and help them to maneuver this, but really help them understand that somebody's going to get to talk, no interrupting from the other one or the others. You know, everybody's going to get their chance to talk about how they feel about it, how they, you know, how the conflict how it resolved itself and how they felt about it, all of that.
Okay, real quick, we're going to step ahead to the 3 steps when coaching kids during conflict. Those 3 just real quick.
These are the 3 important things, is that, you know, you really need to encourage sharing. Encourage sharing your feelings and sharing the floor to speak, all of that. But then also, you know, making sure that they're listening to each other, truly listening, not just halfway listening, but listening to the point to where they can understand what the other one is saying, and that they always show empathy towards each other.
Very good. And we have one challenge we want to pass along to you parents as we're almost at the end of summer.
Yeah, you know, instead of being the referee, really be the mediator, because with the mediator comes teaching, and that's what you want to do with your kids. You're wanting to teach them in order to be productive adults, to where they can manage themselves at some point in time. You know, the referee's only going to do the quick fixes, and there's not really any understanding that comes with it. It's just, okay, I know I'm going to get in trouble, but there will be other ways that kids will find out. So mediator over referee.
Very good. Well, we appreciate it, Belinda. Thank you so much, and good luck at home. And remember that you're not a referee, you're a mediator, because when you're mediating, there is learning happening. Coming up next, we've got news and weather headlines. Don't go anywhere.